Civitas students discuss education issues in general and what makes a good teacher. Saturday, January 24th, 2009.
Like, learning is not about taking tests, memorizing facts. He has to teach us like that. I mean, for like just think of the school, because we did, we had a prep school, but he really wants us. He really tried. I was in his class for all of like last year. He really tried to start discussions and people to like really ask questions and think. And he's one of my most favorite teachers because he really tried. But after 3 years of girls being like, that didn't really work out.
One of the things we were saying on that KMP, which was pretty good, was that standardized tests make standardized students, and there's no such thing as critical thinking or out of the box thinking, and so because there's such rigid standards on just getting that money for the the poor schools, that they're basing their entire curriculum on a certain score, and then it undermines what an actual active brain can do. Like when I was at WashU, it's a very competitive school to get into. There's so much emphasis, I think, in high school of getting a certain ACT score, getting a certain SAT score, that when you go into college, there's a lot of kids that don't even know what they want to do.
Yeah, I was just going to say a couple things. Kind of first talking about Meg's first point about teachers who are really good teachers. I think, one thing, we really need to start upping the, trying to get more people to go into the education field, but not just because, oh, well, it's something, I can do. It's probably not that hard to deal with kids sometimes, which some people think. I'm sure it's not. It's obviously not easy, but some people probably think that. But, I think you should try to be getting people who are innovative and do really interesting things and want kids to learn.
I just wanted to make the point that I think that Meg and I are, and maybe are the minority in our school. I feel like good teachers like Mr. Mack and Mr. Long are wasted on students who don't really care at our school. It's hard to see.
So are you saying teachers who you think are particularly skilled should work with kids who are most either intelligent or inquisitive?
No.
Okay.
I just feel like the students who are apathetic, I just feel sorry for them because they don't know what it feels like to really care about an academic subject.
Ariana and then Jeremy.
Well, that's interesting because you guys mentioned Mr. Long, and that's something I can connect back to because I did have Mr. Long when I was at Rosati. And when I came back to yeah, I went to Rosati. And when I came back to visit a few years ago, this is when I was still in college, he seemed to imply that the students that were coming in were getting less and less reflective. That surprised me, and I was just, is that generally true, and why is that true? What's going on either in the grade school system and elementary system?
Oh, yeah, first things first, no child left behind, kind of part of the reason why that. Otherwise, the school problem is more complex than people think, because if a person don't want to learn, heck, you're not going to learn something. And if the person's at home, sometimes we can't, I'm sorry, we're not old enough yet to put that stuff in our head. We still carry on in school. That could probably distract some people. But basically, you guys start teaching them at a young age to get ready, excited about learning.